Hey, I'm Horizon, and I always wondered, how do you block these guys? Well, it's simple. You just gotta swing your melee at the same time, right? Well, okay, but what's the technique? How do you do it? And what weapons block these guys? Well, don't worry. In this video, I will show you how to block all the melee bots, including the headless guys. So, yeah. And you don't want to be like this guy right here, right?
Ich brauche medizinische Hilfe! Sorry! Bewegt euch! Diese Unholde haben euch übel.
So, let's move on. So you know how people in lobbies say, hey, how do you block these guys? And some people say, oh, you can only use the saber or any bladed weapon to do it. Well, they're wrong. So, let me show some clips. And it's not just the saber. It's also the heavy saber, obviously. You can use the lance as well, or the bayonet. And then we got the axe. Okay, that's good. And then we also have the boarding axe. Yeah, both sides. And the hand axe. Somehow. And then the pole axe. And then the pickaxe. What? How? What's even more crazier? You gotta use the stake. Stakes block the big saber. I don't know. Look at this. The spade and the shovel can block the saber. What? Even the baton blocks sabers. The sledgehammer can block the saber. How? Those are blunt weapons. Look at this. Delicious leg can block sabers. Baguette can block sabers. How? Food blocks sabers. How is that possible? I don't know. I have no clue. So basically, for short, every single weapon, melee weapon, in Guts and Black Powder can parry the bots with the sabers, but not the axes. I already tried. Or the bayonet bots. So I'm gonna speed up the clips here, but this is me using the delicious leg, and I'm using knight because they do a lot of damage and I don't want to restore myself all the time, so I'm using knight and delicious leg so I don't instantly kill them. But I realized something when I was doing this test. The bots actually take 19 hits to kill with a delicious leg instead of 10 like a normal player. And the bots, the normal bots, they're more harder to hit than a headless one, because the headless guys swing a bit more slower than the bots, and they don't have the the headless guys have a parry animation. When you parry them, they put their sword back. It knockbacks sword, the weapon they have. But for the bots, they don't have a knockback animation. So I got a bunch of more blocks from the headless guys than the bots themselves. So yeah, basically these guys, the headless guys, are way easier to block than the bots. Yeah, note that. Well, that's the end of the guide of this video. But you might be asking, Horizon, how do you block these guys if there's more than one of them, 5 of them in a group, like actual Sleepy Hollow? Well, dude, you have a gun, shoot them. And if you don't have a gun, or you forgot to reload, use grenades. Or maybe you don't, just run away, something. You're cooked. You're just cooked, just give up.
Bewegt euch nicht! Ich muss euch helfen, Herr!
This is how the story goes.
Bewegt euch nicht! Ich muss euch helfen, Herr!
This is how the story goes.